Hey, how's everybody doing? Greetings from a cold and rainy Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. It's good, nice cold day. Didn't have anything to do and figured I'd knock this review out today. And what we are talking about, as you can tell from the thumbnail, is this. Let me give you a tour around the box. On the back you have your ingredients. On the bottom, barcode and QR code. Nothing really much on the sides. And you have the Calvin Klein logo on top. So today was my first day to actually wear this other than just get a quick whiff of it when it first came in. I personally like to wear colognes when I'm hanging around the house to see how they act, to see if I spray too much or too little, and I'll do that a couple of times before I wear them out in public. Because I don't want to be the guy whose cologne shows up 10 minutes before he does. I personally find that rude, and it kind of ruins it for everybody. But anyway, it was the first day wearing this, and the first thing that I want you to notice is, here's the Eau de Parfum on the right, and here's the OG on the left. These different colors. This one looks like apple juice, and you can tell I like this stuff. I've had this bottle about 2 months, and I've burned through it pretty fast. And my biggest complaint about this is it doesn't last as long as it did in the 90s. I mean, it just doesn't. So, what are we talking about here? Calvin Klein Eau de Parfum. To coin a phrase from an old Cheech and Chong movie, it's like the same thing but different. Most of the notes that are in the old one, and I'll put the notes from Fragrantica down in the description and let you decide, but you can tell it's Calvin Klein, but you can tell it's something different. It is definitely a fougere. It is definitely a barbershop scent through and through. And what's great for my wet shaving friends is that if you like barbershop aftershaves and things like that, this will go with it. It'll blend with just about any barbershop scent that I can think of. What it lacks is the over-the-top bubble gum sweetness, and 56 years old, and I can appreciate that. I've got some things back here on the shelf that are kind of sweet, and I kind of dig it, but for a signature scent, I want something that's going to be relatively neutral. There is some sweetness in here, but it's like a good bass line to a song. If the bass player's doing what he's supposed to be doing, the song is going to be better. But if he stops, you're going to notice it. That's how the sweetness is in here. The longevity so far is pretty good. Like I said, it's a cold day here in Dallas, and I figured, why not? I'm not doing anything. And I've got a little bit of a cold, and I'm like, I want to see what happens if I do this with a cold. This stuff cut through my sinus passages like nothing. It works good. It's got the traditional Calvin Klein Eternity built-in atomizer. I can pick up some peppery notes on this. I can pick up the sweetness. I can pick up, and at the bottom, there's a little bit of ambroxan. The ambroxan is not over the top like it is and sorry, I kind of feel this way. It's not as obvious as it is here in Dylan Blue. It's just kind of hanging out in the background, smoking a cigarette, hanging out, doing its thing. And one thing I also like about it is it's not Dylan Blue. It's not a blue fragrance. There's a maturity level in this that the old one just didn't have. And don't get me wrong, I still love the original. I just wish they would make it stronger. But I don't see them doing that. And I think this was their answer to making it stronger, was come out with the Eau de Parfum. I want to say I paid $54 for this from Fragrance X, and that was one of the best deals I can. Like I say in all my videos, do not buy this from Amazon. You're going to get price gouged. They want $90 for this. Oh, it's so good. But when can you wear it? Anytime you want to wear it. Although I've seen a couple of reviewers say that it's a year-round fragrance. I don't think I would wear this on a really hot Texas day. For that, I'm going to bounce back over here to the Aqua, or I'm going to bounce back to this. But that's just my opinion, and opinions are like noses, and everybody just soon pick their own nose. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this is a 3-season fragrance. Worked great in spring. It's working great right now on this cold winter day. I think it'll cut through the cold perfectly. It is definitely a grown-up fougere. It is definitely worth the money. I got to be honest, when I first took a whiff of it and sprayed it on the back of my hand the first day I got it, I didn't know what to think about it. But I had other things to do, unfortunately, that day, and I didn't have time to really test it out. But the cross-eyed Texan has found his signature scent. This is going to be gone through relatively quickly. I really, really like this. I think they did a bang-up job. If you're looking for something along the lines of, Sauvage or something like that, yeah, don't look here. This is not your thing. But it's excellent. I'll have an additional addendum on the longevity of it, but I can tell this stuff's going to be around. I've had it on for about 5 hours, and it hadn't faded a lick. Matter of fact, I'm going to screw it all up and spray some more on me because I love it. But it's definitely worth the purchase. If you like the original, you're going to dig this one. If you like the original, you're also going to dig the Aqua as well. I mean, if you don't have that. This is a no-brainer, in my opinion, my humble opinion. This is a dumb reach. If you don't know what you want to wear and you're fixing to blast out of the house to go hang out with your friends or go shoot a game of pool or I even think it's a pretty good date night fragrance. But this is pretty much an all-occasion, dress up, dress down, hanging out with your woman, sitting in your room reading your Bible by yourself kind of thing. This thing is excellent. And I wouldn't miss a chance to pick it up. Just don't buy it from Amazon unless you got more money and you got common sense. But I'll have to agree with Ash over at Gent Scents. This is a more mature version of the original Calvin Klein. And I love them both. But this one is going to become my go-to. This is great stuff. They did a good job. And I just don't know what else to say about it, man. Give that stuff a try. You won't be sorry. You guys have a wonderful day. If it's cold where you are, stay warm. Have a good day.